Exile is a topic that I've dealt with before. What does it mean to be in exile? To be outside of your native territory? Relocating to another country is very traumatic. Sometimes it includes learning another language, new customs, new history. There are people who emigrate to other countries in search of improvements in their daily life, in the field of health, education, opportunities in the labor workplace. And they demonstrate a decisiveness and courage. These people generally become a positive contribution, a positive element to their host country, because they come with the purpose of improving their personal situation, which at the same time will have a positive effect on their destination. Other people migrate for negative reasons, namely persecution or discrimination, where they find themselves now. And they generally, when they come to a new environment, also contribute positively to their new destination. They appreciate the safety they receive. There are people who emigrate because they see opportunities to commit crimes in the new environment, because there's great prosperity there, or because they want to take advantage of the social benefits, social assistance that the country offers without having to work too much. These immigrants do not contribute really to the prosperity of their new location. The United States received a large group of Jews at the beginning of the 20th century. Jews that came from Eastern Europe in search for work to improve the quality of their lives, fleeing from palpable anti-Semitism and from a society that did not allow any progress at all. Many began as laborers, others in business, in office employees, but they progressed, especially by making sure that they educate their children, who later managed to insert themselves into American culture and business, making many contributions in the sciences, in culture, in commerce, in Hollywood, in the musicals of the American theater. Jews played a very important role. For decades, there was no persecution, no palpable anti-Semitism in the United States. Even though, maybe it was a golden exile for the Jew, but it's clear there were exceptions. And some notable ones, such as hotels and big companies that did not hire Jews. I personally was subjected to this discrimination in my younger years when I wanted to become an actuary. Normally, we identify exile with being in a place where one is not well seen, with foreign customs, language, and different foods. American society, with some notable exception, looked favorably on these immigrants who did not end up in jails, who did not commit crimes, but who integrate themselves into the workplace. Recently, however, Hamas's barbarity against Israel on October 7, 2023, instead of producing sympathy for those attacked, served to uncover a sleepy, latent anti-Semitism in some sectors of society. And similar phenomenon occurred in other parts of the Western world. Why? Who knows? But perhaps it is also a result of the tendency to equalize society at all costs, offering privileges to sectors that have not advanced, lowering the standards, the level of competition. There is a culture of valuing the weakest, and the strongest are judged only for being stronger and not for the justice of the cause. This includes the proliferation of sexual genders, where they want to legitimize all sorts of things. But however, we know, basically there are only two genders. There's male and there's female, and that's it. There may be variations, but that's it. Maybe it is a reaction also to the wokeism that has become prevalent in the United States. And let us hope that these last times are going to bring about changes that will once again reinsert us into the basic American values.